Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is very exciting because I have a package. And I mean, it's going to be the title of this video. I finally got Haley's book in the mail, which it came yesterday, but I was in the middle of Project Hail Mary, which I have since finished. So it is time. Oh my God. It is time for me to finally open it. This is so cool. Here it is. It's got to be like her and Ryan in the front, right? But I had pre-ordered this forever ago, so I'm excited to finally read this, find out what it's about. The inside of the cover has a freaking picture. I have seen like reviews from a couple, I don't know, it was like months ago. I don't even know if they were real reviews, to be honest. It was people kind of being rude. Honestly, it wasn't like criticism. It was like people being rude. So I don't know if those were real or not, or they were just like haters, but I'll let you know what I think because I'm going to go start this. I feel as though the only proper way to start a new book is to have a drink in hand, a snack. If, you know, I hadn't just eaten lunch, I'd have a snack, have my water, which is down by my feet, and have the perfect little cozy reading setup. So yes, it's a little dark, but that's the way I want it. Hi, Reader Pops. Okay, now let's get started. I just finished chapter 1 and my bookmark fell out. But I will say I did not know that this had heavier topics talked about in here, which took me for a loop, but it's okay, you know, it is what it is. And I'm going to continue reading, but just so you know, there are heavy topics about terminal illness, in case you didn't know, because I didn't. And I'm not one to like stray away from a book just because of certain topics, but in case you are, there you go. Good morning, everyone. It's super early in the morning right now. So far, what I've learned about our main character is her name is Blair, and she is kind of like the only child that wants to take care of her family. So she has a mom and an aunt, and her aunt is sick, and she wants to be there, of course, to be there for the end of her life. So she moves back to this Seabrook town that she is from to be with her aunt, and she wants to get a job. So she goes into this coffee shop, and come to find out the manager is her childhood friend who she hasn't seen in 4 years, who is Declan. And she interviews for a job, and that's where I am right now. But she also notices that Declan has a limp from some accident that we don't know about, the readers don't know about, that happened 4 years ago. So this is the first time that they're seeing each other in 4 years after some kind of accident that happened. So that's been interesting to read about and try to figure out what exactly happened, because I don't know. But I would say overall her writing's pretty good. I mean, it's her debut novel, so I do think people are being a little harsh with criticizing, which I think you can give constructive criticism without being rude. So I feel like some people do have a tendency to be a little rude because she is an influencer. She does have the means to have, you know, books printed, which I think it's so cool that she's even doing this. Like, to write a book, I feel like is very vulnerable, so I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, she does have the means to like work with Book of the Month and like have her book on there. Like, I get it, but we can't knock someone for being successful. And I just kind of admire the time and work that she put into this book. And I just watched her main channel video that she literally posted yesterday, and it's about her writing process that literally started in 2022. So it's 2026 and she just released this book. So I feel like a lot of work went into it and a lot of time and effort. So I just take that into consideration if you're going to do some kind of criticism. I need to stop talking and go read before my boss wakes up. So I don't know if I said this or not, but it is a second chance romance, which honestly I don't love usually, but I feel like if it's done right, it can be good. But he just remembered her coffee order. It's the little things in life. It's the little details that I love. This is like super random, but I'm on chapter 12 right now. I'm about almost halfway, and I really appreciate that there's a text conversation and it actually looks like a text conversation, because I just really appreciate the little details. And I feel like this book does provide like the little details, like when you're reading in the present tense and they have this house that you look at, and then when you're reading about the past tense, it has this scenery, which I appreciate because it's just the little things in life. Like I said, like the little details. I have been sitting in the spot for the past hour and I've been reading. I'm on chapter 19 now. This is how much of the book I have left. And apparently I just got sucked into the book because I literally just sat here and read. I've decided I really like Declan as a character. I like Blair too. I just don't love their miscommunication that happened, but that's part of the story, and that's why we're here to, listen to their story and how they're going to develop from here. And I'm very excited to see where this book goes. But yeah, so far, I like this book a lot. I can't even lie. I am finally done Just Friends by Haley Pham, and it did take me a little bit to finish just because I feel like I'm not in a huge romance mood, so take my review with a grain of salt, if you will, because I'm really just not into a fluffy romance book mood at this moment. But I'm gonna give this a 3.75 stars. I like the main character. I like Declan a lot. I like all the little things that he does, all the little things he remembers, and how he treats her. But I do find that I wish their miscommunication wouldn't have happened, because I feel like it was very long and drawn out. Like, I feel like in real life, I don't know if that would actually happen. Like, would that really happen that way? I don't know. But it's a book. It's literally a made-up story. So, it is what it is. I will say sometimes when she was describing something, it was a little too long for me, but that's a me thing. I don't like really, really long descriptions about things that I feel like that could be described in like a couple sentences. But overall, it was good. It was her debut novel, so I'm not going to like rate it harshly or anything. But yeah, overall, really cute and fluffy book, and I like it. This is a closed door romance, so in case you don't like spicy books, this might be for you because there's literally no spice in it. I'm excited to see where she goes and to see what she does next. Is she going to have a book next year? Is she going to come out with a book in another 4 years? I don't know. But overall, pretty good for your first debut novel, I would say. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.